Yo guys, what's up and welcome back to the channel. And yes guys, Porsche have just unveiled the most extreme Porsche 911 ever made, and it's called the GT3R Rennsport. So let's dive right into it. It's based on the 992 Gen GT3R, which on its own is a very high level racing car, but this takes it up a notch, where this puts out 620 horsepower compared to 565 horsepower of the GT3R, and this is also 10 kilograms lighter than the GT3R, where this weighs in at 1240 kilos compared to 1250 kilos of the GT3R. But the GT3R actually competes in the IMSA WeatherTech Sports Car Championships, whereas this has been created not to compete in any racing series, and that means that it doesn't abide by the homologatory rules and neither does it abide by the racing restrictions. And that means that Porsche have truly gone ham on this. I mean, with that huge retro style inspired wing, it literally looks like an RWB wing. The massive wide arches, I mean, thick thighs save lives, that's what I say. And the custom BBS wheels, the massive diffuser, that 4.2 liter naturally aspirated water cooled flat six, which is also the same engine that has been used in the GT3R. But this comes with a custom Rennsport exhaust, which is unmuffled, unvalved, unsilenced. I mean, it is the complete opposite of silence. I mean, in my opinion, this is probably the best sounding 6-cylinder engine on the planet. Obviously, in my opinion, the 4 liter NA flat 6 is the best sounding engine. I mean, forget the 3.5 liter twin turbocharged V6 of the Ford GT or even the 3.8 liter twin turbocharged V6 of the GTR. This NA flat 6 Symphony will never get old. I mean, if you just slap a Dundon exhaust on it, I am way more than happy. But obviously, your neighbors won't be happy, but who gives a crap? Anyways, coming back to the Rennsport, I mean, with those wide arches, it's got a shit ton of aero going into it as well. And if you guys will have noticed, it doesn't have mirrors. It's got cameras instead, and which projects the image on the back. So that is quite unique. And as I said, it has a lot of aero going into it. It's got the massive front splitter. The front canard side vents as well to cool the brakes and tires, as well as the vents behind the front wheels to expunge the heat. And it's also got the rear side vents to once again cool the engine. And it's also got the opening back vents behind the rear wheels to once again expunge the heat. And obviously that central mounted twin tailpipe exhaust, as well as that massive diffuser. I mean, the downforce figures haven't yet been revealed, but I'm pretty sure we can undoubtedly say that it's going to be a pretty substantial number right there. I mean, with that huge wing, the massive splitter, the wide arches, everything looks oh so good. But the only set of rules that this had to abide by were the FIA safety standards, which it did abide by, where basically it's got a removable hatch on the roof, where in case you were to crash this car and you were to be engulfed in flames, you could literally remove that hatch and come out unscathed. But other than that, there are literally no rules applied. The rule book literally went into the trash right away, and Porsche built this from the ground up, and without the rules, this is literally what they did. And I mean, imagine what they could do if they could do this much to a road car. But thanks to homologatory rules, these dreams will stay dreams forever. But this is a proper racing car. I mean, with all that racing pedigree in the back, I mean, Porsche are known for creating some of the most iconic and legendary race cars out there. The Porsche 917, the Porsche 911 GT3R, the Porsche 911 RSR, the list keeps on going on and on. But nevertheless, the Rennsport delivers on each and every spectrum. And this has a power to weight ratio of 1240 kilos to 620 horsepower. That's basically 2 kilograms per horsepower, and that's very impressive. It's got a 6-speed sequential transmission, and it delivers the power to the rear wheels. And with that singing flat 6 in the back, you are destined to have fun in it. And it'll obviously make you deaf, but who cares? You're driving a GT3 or Rennsport. And only 77 of these bad boys will be made, and each of these will be priced at just above $1 million. I mean, who wouldn't pay $1 million for this? I mean, you're getting such a beautiful racing car, and you can get to buy it. So obviously it's already been mostly allocated, but nevertheless you get my point. I mean, you're literally getting a race car. I mean, with all that pedigree, that 4.2 liter NA flat 6, 620 horsepower, those wide arches, aero, downforce, everything that is playing into the equation is literally just added incentive for you to just go ahead and spend $1 million and up to get this beauty. And apparently every spec will be bespoke, so no spec will be repeated, and you've got a plethora of PTS colors to choose from. But I myself would choose only one thing, and that is exposed carbon. I hope someone does, because I would love to see that. I mean, this already looks oh so menacing, even with the paint and the wide arches and the side skirts, the front fenders, the fins, everything. And I mean, imagine how it would look with exposed carbon. Wow, I can picture it right now, and I want it more than ever. And this has also got one-of-one custom BBS wheels specifically made for the Rennsport, and it has also got Michelin Pilot Sport Cup slick tires, also specifically engineered once again for the Rennsport. So most of the things that you see on this are specifically bespoke to the Rennsport, other than the front bonnet and the roof. And I mean, who wouldn't want it? I mean, I myself would splurge $2 million on this if it were at that price. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks a lot for watching guys. Remember to hit that sub button and click the bell to ensure that you don't miss out on any future videos. Thanks a lot for watching guys. See ya.